BlackRock and ACS just dropped a €2 billion bombshell, and it could change absolutely everything for crypto, mining, and AI in 2026 and beyond. This isn't just another headline. It's a fundamental shift in the landscape, and you need to understand what's happening. So, what's the big deal? In November 2025, BlackRock's global infrastructure partners and the massive Axe Group announced a joint venture. They're pouring €2 billion into building a global network of hyperscale data centers, starting with a whopping 1.7 gigawatts of power. Now, let me be clear. This isn't for streaming your favorite shows or hosting cat videos. This is the heavy-duty infrastructure, the raw power grid for the next generation of technology. We're talking about the immense computing demands of artificial intelligence, the backbone of cloud services, and yes, the engine room for the entire world of crypto. Think about what powers our industry. Every blockchain transaction, every crypto exchange, every single mining operation, and every AI model you hear about relies on massive amounts of compute power and electricity. These new data centers are being built from the ground up to handle exactly that. This is where the story gets really interesting. For years, we've seen crypto mining as this wild west, with operations of all sizes competing for energy and space. But when the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock, starts building the physical infrastructure at this scale, it signals a massive change. They're not just building server racks. They're building them with a focus on renewable energy, advanced cooling systems, and a strategic global footprint. This creates an entirely new playing field. What does this mean for the average crypto miner or a smaller blockchain project? It could get very, very tough. The cost of entry, the efficiency, and the scale that this new infrastructure provides will be almost impossible for smaller operations to compete with. We're likely to see a major consolidation. The big players, the ones who can afford to partner with or rent space in these state-of-the-art facilities, could completely dominate the mining and staking industries. Their operational costs will plummet, and their efficiency will skyrocket, leaving everyone else in the dust. But this isn't just a story about miners getting squeezed out. It's about the birth of a new technological era. This move is the clearest signal yet that we are entering a period of deep convergence between AI cryptocurrency and institutional-grade infrastructure. The walls between traditional finance and digital assets are not just crumbling. They're being systematically dismantled and rebuilt on a foundation of pure computational power. So, what can we expect to see emerge from this? First, a new wave of AI-driven crypto platforms. Imagine decentralized exchanges with AI-powered liquidity management or lending protocols that use sophisticated algorithms to predict risk in real time. This infrastructure makes that possible on a massive scale. Second, we're looking at faster, more secure, and more scalable blockchain networks. One of the biggest bottlenecks for blockchain adoption has been the so-called trilemma of balancing speed, security, and decentralization. With virtually limitless, efficient computing power, developers can design next-generation protocols that push the boundaries of what's possible today. Third, and perhaps most significantly for the market, this paves the way for direct institutional entry into crypto's core operations. We could see institutions launching their own mining or staking ventures, not as a speculative bet, but as a core infrastructure business, backed by real, tangible assets. This legitimizes the space in a way that just buying Bitcoin on a balance sheet never could. It transforms crypto from a purely financial asset into an industrial-scale technological enterprise. Finally, get ready for large-scale, AI-powered blockchain analytics. With this level of computing power, firms will be able to analyze on-chain data with a depth and speed we've never seen before, uncovering trends, detecting fraud, and creating new financial products based on that intelligence. So if you hold crypto, if you're a miner, or if you simply believe in the long-term future of this technology, you cannot afford to ignore this development. The partnership between BlackRock and ACS isn't just a business deal. It's a blueprint for the future. It's a clear indicator of where the smart money, the biggest money on the planet, is placing its bets for the next decade. This shift will fundamentally shape who wins and who loses in the next bull cycle and for years to come. It's no longer just about the best code or the strongest community. It's about who controls the power, both literally and figuratively. The convergence of AI, crypto, and institutional infrastructure is happening right now, and the foundations are being laid as we speak. If you want to stay ahead of these monumental shifts and understand how they impact your portfolio and the future of our industry, make sure you smash that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts below, and subscribe for more deep dive analysis like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.